Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Dipti Mahdu and my topic is pulley systems. Pulley is a grooved wheel which is rotated around a fixed axis by a rope which passes round it. The axis is supported by a framework or a block, and the whole structure may be used either as a fixed pulley or a movable pulley. So here as we can see, this is the fixed frame. This is the axis, this is the wheel, groove wheel, and the rope which passes round the wheel. This is the weight to be lifted and the effort will be applied in this direction. The fixed pulley. This pulley is used to alter the direction of the force and enables traction or resistance to be applied at any angle. The pulley block is fixed to some suitable support and the rope which passes round the wheel is attached to the weight at one end and the effort is applied at the other. So here as we can see, this is the example of a fixed pulley. This is the frame, this is the axis, this is the pulley, the wheel, and here is the rope. So at one end of the rope, here is the weight, and on the other end, here is the effort. The fixed pulley system is used in the body by some muscles to allow them to be inserted at a more advantageous angle. So in human body, there are some bones which acts as pulley and allow the muscles to insert at the angle which gives them more advantage at the moment. The movable pulley. This device is used to gain a mechanical advantage when lifting heavy weights. In this type, the upper pulley is fixed to a support to which one end of the rope is attached. So here as we can see, this is the fixed pulley and on the one end of the rope is attached to this fixed pulley. The rope is then wound around the movable pulley to which the weight is attached. So here this is the movable pulley, this is the rope, and with this movable pulley, this is the weight attached. Round the fixed pulley, the effort is applied at the free end. So here, as we can see, around this fixed pulley, here on the free end of the rope, here the effort will be applied. The tension is same in all parts of the rope, so the effort required can be reduced. So here the tension is same throughout the rope, so the effort required to lift this weight would be less. Here this is the fixed pulley and this one is the movable pulley. Anatomical pulleys. The fibers of a muscle or a muscle's tendon wrap around a bone or are deflected by a bony prominence. When the direction of pull of a muscle is altered, the bone or the bony prominence causing the deflection forms anatomical pulley. So here as we can see, this is the humeral head and this is the deltoid muscle. So as we can see, the deltoid muscle is wrapped around here and this is the line of force of the deltoid. So imagine this bony prominence of this humeral head that acts as a pulley. So imagine if this bony prominence is not there, then the line of force for the deltoid muscle would be in this direction. But here, due to this bony prominence, the muscles are deflected, so the line of action, line of force would be in this direction. So here this works as the anatomical pulley. Pulleys change the direction without changing the magnitude of the applied force. This redirection of force makes the task easier. Anatomical pulleys deflect the action line of the muscle away from the joint axis, thus increase the momentum of the muscle force. So here, as we can see, this is the joint axis. So here, if the bony prominence was not there, if the anatomical pulley was not there, then the action line of this muscle would be in this direction, and this is the joint axis. So the momentum would be this much. But here, as the line of force is in this direction and this is the joint axis, the momentum would be increased. So the task would be easier. As the momentum is increased, a force of the same magnitude will produce greater torque. Sesamoid bones in the human body works as the pulley. And the example for that is patella, as patella is the biggest sesamoid bone and the best example for the pulley system. So here, this is the comparison of the anatomical pulley with the mechanical one. So here, this is the patella, this is the patella, and here the quadriceps belly lies parallel to the femur, and the quadriceps tendon attaches to the tibial tubercle passing over the patella. So here, as we can see, this is the quadriceps muscle and quadriceps tendon. So when extending the knee, if the patella would not be there, if the patella would be absent, the line of force for this patellar tendon would be in this direction. Can you see this? This would be the line of action. And here is the joint axis. So momentum would be this much. But as this patella works as a pulley that deflects the muscle tendon. So here the line of action, the line of force would be in this direction. And here is the joint axis. So the momentum would be increased. See, comparing the momentum here and here, this one is increased. So greater torque would be produced and the movement would be much easier compared to this one. So that was all about anatomical pulleys. I hope you have understood. These are my references and thank you.